Everybody make sure you guys hit that like button. We're gonna be getting started here ASAP. I'm just sharing this link out to all of our social medias and we'll get going here ASAP. Big shout out to everybody for tapping in, man. Again, make sure y'all hit that like button. We'll be getting going here real soon. The more people we can get in here, the better this live's gonna be. So again, hit that like button and share it on all your social medias. There, you guys. Again, if you're new in here, make sure y'all hit that like button. We'll get the live started here ASAP. I'm just trying to get a bunch of people in here. I'm sharing it on all of our social medias. Make sure you support everything. Appreciate y'all. What's up, everybody? Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. What's good, man? Shout out to everybody for tapping in, man. Shout out to everybody for tapping in, man. This is going to be a dope one tonight. It's going to be a dope one. I'm going to go ahead and get through these messages real quick. That way I can start answering every single one of your guys' questions. If you guys got any questions about the puppies, anything you guys want to speak on, let it be known in the comment section, and I'm going to get to it here ASAP. Looks like we got 27 people in the building. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button and share it out. You know, 15 likes isn't too bad, but we've had almost over 100 people in here tonight. So hit that like button and we're gonna get it cracking, y'all. Big shout out to everybody for tuning in. Real talk. Where we at? Missing some stuff here. Damn. Here we go, y'all. We got Ram is in the building. He says, hello, what's up, big dog? Thanks for tapping in. Hold up, y'all hearing, are y'all hearing music right now? Let me shut this down, hold on. You guys ain't supposed to be hearing that. My bad, y'all, my bad, man. Again, big shout out to everybody for tapping in. Shout out to everybody, man. Let me go ahead and get to all these comments. Where we at? Man, it's deleting them. It's deleting the comments for something. For some reason. Why is that happening? Hold on one second, y'all. Let me figure something out here. It's deleting them. Damn, man. For some reason, it's deleting your guys' comments. Nas says, what's up, big dog? For some reason, it deleted your comments. Where is it at? Oh, man, what is going on? Hold on one second, y'all. I don't know what's going on here. Damn it. All right, hold up. Let me go ahead and get this playing here for you guys so you guys ain't got to be stuck just sitting here staring at me. Do this. We'll go ahead and get into the puppies. Let the puppies play for a little bit. You know, that type of deal. All right, here they are, you guys. Here are the pups from our next drop. That type of situation. Why is it deleting it? What the This is like is a must and share the channel to all the bully lovers. That's right, big dog. That's right. Shout out to Ram is in the building. We got Killinois family in the building. That's Brian Flattery. Killinois family in the building, man. Looks like we got quite a few Killinois family members in here. I'm going to try to get to everybody's questions ASAP. Ramis says we should help him reach 100K as soon as possible. I know that's right, big dog. I know that's right. That's right. As soon as we hit 100K, we're going to be doing a giveaway on a super nice puppy. Not just some last pick puppy or anything like that. We're going to be giving you guys a bull, man. And, you know, the way we're going to choose the winner off of something like that is going to be from your support. When we see you guys liking the videos, commenting on them, watching them all the way through, listening to things that I'm saying, supporting us, those are the people that are going to win this puppy. We're not just going to give it to a random person, that type of stuff. We're going to give it to a real true supporter. And I pay attention to all the comments. I pay attention to every comment we get, all that type of stuff. So I know you guys by name that support us. And we really, really appreciate all you guys that do. Real talk. You guys are looking at the parents right now. That first black and white dog was the father. This is going to be the mother. This is our girl Glorilla, straight bull. Then you guys are going to be seeing the puppies here. Let me go ahead and skim through this real quick. That way y'all ain't got to be looking at two of me at once. This is going to be the females right here, y'all. My bad. I got to play the ads as well. Man, what is up? All right, here we go. Here we go. Nas says, for real. That's right. That's right. That's right. Real talk. Real talk. Says, lower the BGM, bro. The background music. Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's gone, man. It's gone. He said, I know. Nas says, I know that's right, man. I seen your comments earlier, Nas, man. For some reason, my situation's deleting older comments. But big shout out to Nas for tuning in. We appreciate you. Nas says, Ramis, do you have any bullies? Okay. Where we at? Button says, some of the best dogs in the nation, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for letting them know. Real talk. Button 217 in the building. Okay, that's what's up, man. 217 in the building. Real talk. Do I know you personally, Button? Let it be known, man. Nas says, I'm trying to get one from his blood. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. The puppies will be going on sale this Sunday, man, at 4 p.m. Central Time. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a crazy drop. We got so many people interested in these puppies. It is unbelievable. I wish we would have just put them up for sale a week ago. That type of deal, man. But we wanted to give everybody enough time to get their monies in order and all that type of stuff. And again, this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time, these puppies will go on sale and they will sell out that night. No ifs, ands, or buts. So if you're interested in getting a pup, do not snooze. Go look at that video. I explain everything. And if you have any questions, you can give me a call all the way up until Sunday. I'll be answering any questions over the telephone. If you're trying to purchase one of these puppies, I'll give you all the information you need. But on Sunday, please don't give us a call trying to ask questions. Sunday is the day the puppies go on sale. And you guys should all be ready, have all your monies in order, and be ready to purchase the puppy. I've already talked to the ground shipper today. He will be here to pick up all the puppies on Sunday. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. JH says, what's going on, Killinois family? That's a Killinois partner in the building right now. He says, what's up, Killinois family and Killinois supporters? Let's go. That's right. That's right. That's right. Nas says, yeah, standard. He's got standard bullies. Okay, Levi Reyes in the building, man. That's another new major Killinois supporter. Been showing love on everything, hitting the like button, following us on all platforms, all that type of stuff, man. And like I said, you know, those are the type of people that we want to see doing that for those that are interested in trying to get that free puppy. You know, we got tons of people ready for us to hit 100K. Share out the lives, share out the videos, like them, support them. Make your people follow the channel, man. As soon as we hit 100K, it's going down. We got a lot of big surprises for you guys at 100K. Real talk. Real talk. Ramet says, I have 2 standards and a pit bull and a pit. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And I'm over here in the middle of these guys' conversation. Let me go ahead and chill out on that. Button 217 says, I remember when you was walking your dogs on the north side of Springfield, taking up the whole street on 12th. Nah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. He says, kudos to you and the family. I'm sharing the live. Appreciate that, big dog. Button 217, do I know you, bro? Let it be known. Let it be known. I was on, was on the north side for sure, with them dogs. I don't know about taking up the whole street, but we was out there for sure. Ramus says, oh, here we go, man. I'm trying not to get into these guys' conversation. Levi Reyes says, I want the whole litter, bro. Only if dreams come true. I know that's right, man. I know that's right. And I'm right here with you, man. You know, this litter isn't personally mine. This is my partner Alex's litter, Alex Toller. And, so I'm right there with you. I want them all too, man. So for sure. Nas says here we go. Tripping. Killinois Mike, Killinois Kennels in the building. That's right, man. That's going to be another Killinois member located out there in Miami. Yeah. Nas says Killinois got the best dogs in the game. That's right, man. And we appreciate you for noticing and thanks for letting them know, big dog. Real talk. Jay says, yeah, the music's on. Yep, I think I got that taken care of. RS Stack Jack says, you messed up my freestyle. Why'd you cut the music? That's right, man. That's right. I just figured you guys wasn't trying to hear that. You know what I mean? That was just something I had playing in the background on the computer that I forgot to shut off. My bad, y'all. My bad. Nah, says we in here. That's right, man. I'm going to catch up with all these comments, man. And I'm here to answer every single comment in the comment section, you guys. So do not hesitate to drop some love, man. Drop some love in the comments. I'm going to answer every single comment in the chat. Every single comment in the chat. That's what we do over here at Killinois Kennels during our lives, man. And your guys' support and your questions and all this help me keep that live going all that stuff. Again, you guys are looking at the puppies right now. This is going to be strictly the females. We ended up with 3 females off of this litter. 2110 Bullies in the building, man. Shout out to the homie 2110 Bullies in New Zealand, man. I know we got people tuned in from all over the world right now, man. All over the world. Big shout out to everybody for tapping in. Back out the chat and come back in. Okay. Button 217 says, I can see my comment. Yeah, you guys are looking at the actual comments of the on YouTube. I got my comments coming in to a different program, and for some reason it's like doing some weird stuff, but I'll get it together, man. I'll get it together. I'm gonna try to answer any of your guys' questions. If you don't see me answer a question specifically, you know, you see it, you see me not answer a question, make sure you type it in again, because like I said, for some reason it's deleting these comments. Not in the chat what you guys are seeing. This is on my program what I'm seeing. Nas says, I know, because I don't see myself being number 1 no more. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because that Remez is he's in here lighting it up. That's why. That's number 1 right now. That's number 1 right now. We don't know. Russell Estevez says, aloha, Dayton. That's Killinois family in the building right there. For those of you that don't know, Killinois family members are people that have already purchased dogs from our from one of our litters. And Russell Estevez is located out in Hawaii. That's his female in that profile picture that you're looking at right now. That's his female out of G-Baby and series. Super nice female. Shout out to Russell Estevez and his wife, man. Big shout out to the Killinois family in the building. Where we at? Shout out to you, big dog. That's right. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Maybe you wasn't talking to me right there, man. We got these guys having a conversation, man. Martin Garcia says, what's up, Killinois Kennels? I finally got to catch one of the beginning. That's right. That's right, man. Big shout out to Martin Garcia for tapping into the lives, man. We've been seeing you in here, you know, the last few lives. Big shout out to you for showing some support. Tiny Mac says, watching from Jacksonville, Florida. That's right, man. We got Jacksonville in the house. That's right. That's right. NMLD says, what's up, homie? South Central LA. Okay, that's right. That's right, man. Shout out to LA in the building, man. That's one of my favorite places to visit, man. Got a lot of homies out there. Shout out to you for tapping in. Art, do we breed XLs? I don't know if you're necessarily talking to us or if you're talking in the comments or whatnot, but you know, we've had XLs and stuff like that. For the most part, we just got standards and pockets right now, man. You know, we've had XLs in the past, that type of stuff. You know, we like some big dogs, man, but you know, we really prefer like a big standard over an XL, man, because they carry that breed type and still look like a real true American bully. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Okay, Red from the bottom says, tapping in, big dog. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. That's right, man. Shout out to Red from the bottom, man. That's another major supporter of the you know, the lives, that type of stuff, man. He helps keeping the stuff rolling. He said, do the same thing for Top Dog TV so you don't miss the big drop. Nobody does the bully content like Killinois Kennels. That's right, that's right. Big shout out to Red from the bottom, man. Real talk. And he knows what he's talking about, man, because that's exactly, man, I'm telling you right now, you know, once we hit 200 likes, tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys a sneak peek look at the next Top Dog TV drop. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of the best bully dog show videos that's ever been dropped. Not from us. I'm talking about general in the world. I'm telling you guys. I'm so excited. I've been really buckling down, working hard on that video. The reason why we ain't posting no other content is because I've been buckling down, working on that video day in and day out, man. We got over 900 different video clips. Some of these clips are super long, that type of stuff. It's really been kicking my butt, but that video is coming here really soon, so stay tuned for it, everybody. Real talk. I'm telling you, for you guys that have been slacking on the Top Dog TV stuff and all that, man, I'm telling you, it's about to be real, man. It's about to be real. Show host, get with us, get us locked in, because once this video drop, people ain't going to want to come to a dog show unless Top Dog TV is going to be there. And I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking with you guys. Real talk. We got New Generation Bullies in the building, man. Shout out to the homie New Generation Bullies. He says, what's up? Salute, bro, from Rockford. That's right. Rockford, Illinois in the building, man. That's right. That's right. RSN Stackjack says Ohio in the building. That's right, man. We got the Midwest in the building heavy. That's right. That's right. Ramis says, I always do like and share. Okay, that's right. That's what we like to hear, big dog. That's what we like to hear. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Make sure you drop them comments so I know you're in these videos. That's very important, you guys, because like I said, you're waiting for that free puppy. It's going to make a difference if I don't see you in the comments. That's real talk. D. Wright says, I may have missed the update, but how is your male that got out the house? Oh, he's all good, man. He's back to normal. Back to normal, bro. No worries about that. Well, I don't know if you're bro. You might be a female, so... 90, I would say about 80% of the people that watch our channel are males. So I'm not 100% by the name D, but big shout out to you. And yeah, he's fine. Appreciate you for asking. Marcus Wannabe says, are you talking about the pups in this video too? What video breaks down the pedigree? Check the links in the description of this video, man. Whenever you're done watching the live, click on the video and then click on the where it says description below. And we got a link to every single video. We got a video with the prices. We got a video with the parents and the pedigree breakdown and all that, man. If you're interested in the pedigree, this pedigree is insane. I highly recommend you go check that out. Real talk. Real talk. RSN says, you messed up my freestyle. Oh, man, here it goes with that, man. That's not your bad, big dog. This is this program showing the comments twice in a row. All right, let me see something. My bad, y'all. This thing, man, I gotta try to do some research and see how to fix this. Oh, man, this is... Nuang Yodi says, good morning from Jakarta. Okay, that's what's up, man. Looks like we got people in here from all over the world like usual, man. But big shout out to all you guys. Real talk. I'm not 100% sure what country that is, man. Let it be known in the comment section. Jakarta, or maybe that's the country. That type of deal. I'm not for sure that's where that's at. But big shout out to you for tapping in. Little David 088 says, best dogs, I'm here at work. Okay, that's what's up, man. Big shout out to you for tapping in, man. We got a lot of people watching from the job and stuff. Again, hit that like button, you guys. We got 32 likes, not looking too good in here right now, man. Hit that like button. Once we hit 200 likes, we're going to give you guys a sneak peek look at Top Dog TV. Real talk. D. Wright says, where you at in Ohio State, Jack? Okay. Hold on, man. I've got to get used to people trying to be talking in these comments. Ramis says talking with each other in the comments. You understand? I don't want to go over you guys' conversation, that type of deal. Do your thing, talk. I just need to learn how to run through it. Ramis says, what do you think about double XL bullies? I mean, I don't really know the difference, bro. A XL is a XL. You know what I mean? That type of situation. There is no really difference. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand unless it's like twice as tall as a regular XL or something. That double XL is just some hype stuff. It's just a hyped up name. It's an XL, man. And, I can appreciate XL bully that actually looks like a bully. I can appreciate a dog like that, but there's a lot of crazy people doing crazy stuff with the XLs, and that's why we don't really have them too much. You know what I mean? But I can appreciate a dog that is a real true American Bully XL that actually has the features and looks like one of our bulls, but is an XL. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we like. That's what I like. That type of deal, man. And you're going to see tons, you'll be seeing some dogs. And I'm going to speak on that in some of the Top Dog TV videos. You know, when I see a dog and you say, when I see a dog and I say, man, that's a real XL bully with a lot of breed type, that type of deal, that means that's one that I like and I appreciate. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Nene in the building, man. That's a Killinois family member right there. That's his God of War and Glorilla. So that's Glorilla's son from her first litter, you guys. And what you guys are looking at right now is going to be Glorilla's second litter. So just look at that bull. And here in a second, you know, here in a little bit, we might pull up Nene's Instagram and show you guys, you know, the type of bulls that Glorilla's producing. I'm telling you, you know, these productions are kind of young. We haven't got a ton of stuff back, you know, but, you know, Nene's been posting up his boy. He's got a straight God of War clone out of Glorilla and God of War. Real talk. Bro, I would keep one of those pups. An amazing litter. Mark Mason. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Most definitely, big dog. Most definitely. RSN Stacks did D. Wright Cleveland. Okay. Hit we the best again. Let them know. That's right, man. That's right. That's right, man. I got my little soundboard hooked up, man. I got all types of stuff for specific situations. I got to get a little bit more, you know, tapped in with using it. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But we got some good sounds on there, bro. Trying to, you know, liven up the lives. It's me on here by myself, you know what I mean? And I'm doing my best to try to keep you guys entertained. You know, we got a lot of Killinois members. You know, we got a lot of members, but a lot of these guys are just a little too shy to get on here, that type of stuff. So I'm doing my best to try to keep it live. You know, with that being said, if you guys got any Killinois family members that want to join the lives, reach out to me. I'll set it up. We'll make it look real dope, that type of stuff, you know, that type of situation. And I do got some, you know, people that I've been in talk with about joining the lives, that type of stuff. Like here soon, I'm going to get the homie Kino. That's going to be one of my partners on Top Dog TV. I'm going to have him join. We're going to have like a little Top Dog TV session on here, that type of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Real talk. Marcus says, these are still the Master Poe pups. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. They are finally going up for sale this coming Sunday. These puppies aren't still available because we can't sell them. For the people in here that don't know about us, they're just not for sale yet. You couldn't call me and buy one right now. That type of situation. You have to wait till Sunday. Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time, we'll be putting them up for sale. They will sell out that night, and they will be sold on a first come, first served basis. I highly recommend you watch the video with the prices in it. It's, you know, it's linked in the description right here. RSN Stack Jack says, yeah, facts. This is the first one I caught from the very beginning. That's right, man. That's right. Shout out to all you guys for tapping in, man. We're going to try to make this a dope one, man. If you guys got any anything you want us to speak on, let it be known. You know, I always going to start this live off. I'm just kind of, you know, giving people the chances to get any last minute questions. For the people who are too shy to give me a call, you know, I'm here to answer questions about the puppies. And once we make it through this stuff, we can get into some other stuff. You guys want to see some studs? You want me to pull up some show videos, that type of stuff? We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. That's what I'm here for. The whole reason I go live is to chop it up with our supporters, to give you my time, you know, that type of deal. No diddy, that type of situation. But, you know, interact with our supporters. We want to learn our supporters. We want to know who's watching us. We want to, you know, we rock out with y'all heavy, man. You guys don't understand how much we appreciate everybody that rocks out with us, everybody that supports us, taps in with us, shares us, all that. Like, that's not just some pitch. That's real stuff, man. We really rock out with y'all. And that's why I get on the lives, to give you guys my time and answer every single question in the chat. Real talk. Real talk. Monogamous Bully says, do you guys genetically health test your dogs at all? Not always, man. But, you know, here soon, we're probably going to have to start doing that. That way we can go and get those, what you call it, go get those platinum pedigrees or whatever, that type of stuff. But all of our dogs are all health tested before they leave. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're not doing like DNA tests, but you know, we stay on top of our stuff. But you know, all the pups, every single pup has already been health checked, all that type of stuff. Everything's cool, all that type of situation. Nas says, is this Martin Garcia the dog handler? Okay, I'm not 100% sure, man. Says Money Dog. Beto says Money Dog. The prices are in this video, man. The prices are in this video. Make sure you check the link in the description. Jericho Bully says, what's up, Dayton? Blessings from Milwaukee. That's what's up, big dog. Shout out to you for tapping in, man. We appreciate you. Martin Garcia says, do you breed pockets to standards or prefer to keep the classes together, or whichever dogs complement each other? You know, no, man, we're not one of those kennels that just only breeds pockets to pockets or standards to standards, that type of situation. We do mix it up a lot, you know what I mean? That type of deal. It really just, you know, whatever complements the dog, you know what I mean? We breed for like a mid-tier, like a mid-sized dog. We don't want them too big and we don't want them too small, but we all want them to look the same. We're shooting for show quality, extreme American bullies. And that's really what we shoot for, man. That isn't some sales pitch. That's what we're shooting for. We're trying to get the dogs bully as possible without losing, you know, function and things like that. We want to keep them bully, but we want to keep them show quality. You know what I mean? That's our main goal. We're breeding for the ultimate extreme American bully that can hit that show ring and do everything and anything any other dog can do. You know what I mean? We're breeding for the ultimate American bully. You know what I mean? And the thing is a lot when it comes to like breeding pockets to pockets. If you keep on just breeding pocket to pocket to pocket to pocket to pocket, those dogs are doing nothing but getting smaller. They're losing bone. They're losing head size, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? We're not shooting for, you know, micros or nanos or none of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? We like a nice, big, impressive bull that when you see it, you say, holy, you know what? Not, man, that's a cute little dog. We want something that you're saying, wow, when you see it. You know what I mean? We want those wow factor style of dogs. You know what I mean? We like, you know, I personally like I like a dog that's right on the borderline of pocket and standard, 95-pound males, but, you know, only 17 inches tall. You know what I mean? That type of deal. That's the type of dogs we like over here. Real talk. And I keep on saying me, but we like that over here at Killinois Kennels, because I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? That type of deal. I don't know, Nas. That hype stuff is some new stuff, but you know, while he's speaking on it, that type of situation, you know, when you guys see us drop videos, man, make sure you hype them joints up. I don't think it costs to do it at all or anything like that. You just hit that hype button and let everybody know to tap in with us. Real talk. Said, I'm sorry, this is different, Martin Garcia. What's up, though? Okay. 2110 Bully says, we are pretty excited here in New Zealand for having our first BR show this month. That's what's up. BRC in the out there in New Zealand, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hopefully you guys keep it coming, man, and you guys can have me come out and judge one of your shows, man. Make sure you run that past the show host. I'm a BRC Global Senior Judge, so let them be known, man. And next thing you know, we might be out there. That type of situation. Would love to come out there to New Zealand. Real talk. D. Wright says, oh, man. RSN Stack says, my yard won't be ready for the free puppy, but I definitely support Big Dog. Hopefully we can work in the future. Man, and that's what's up, bro. Like, you don't have to, you know, like, we rock out with everybody, bro. We're not just, you know, only looking to deal with customers here and things like that, man. We're here to rock out with everybody. You know, you can get with us whenever you want. And if not, you know, it is what it is. We still appreciate your support. We appreciate you tapping in. Real talk. That type of deal. You know, let's get those likes up, though, you guys. We've had, what? We've had a lot of people in here tonight so far, probably about 400 people. And we only got 47 likes, man. Come on, at 200 likes, we're gonna hit that. We're gonna give you guys a sneak peek look at Top Dog TV drop. 200 likes. Pete C says, much love, Big D. That's our Killinois family member. Pete C from out there in Northern California. He says, all the Killinois and all the Killinois fam. He says, hit that like button and subscribe. Killinois Kennels for life. That's right, man. Big shout out to PC for in the building, man. You know, Pete, we got another dog show coming up in Fresno, March 21st, that I'm gonna be out there judging. If you know, we'd love to see you out there, man, if you're available that day. Real talk. You know, Pete, that's gonna be Pete's busy bone littermate brother right there, Pua, out of Big Business and Fendi. Shout out to Killinois family in the building. Ramez says, I'm watching you from India. Okay, that's right, man. Shout out to everybody all over the world tapped into Killinois Kennels, man. We appreciate y'all. Real talk. We got Andrew in the building. He was in our last live. He said, Killinois Kennels Fire, supporting from North Carolina. We appreciate you, Big Dog. Thanks for tapping in. 2110 Bully says, as one of the senior judges, bro, do you know who's judge coming here? That I don't know, man. I'm not 100% sure about this. I didn't even know that show was going on, man. So I ain't seen a lot of promotion for it or anything like that, man. So when is that show? Let me know when that show is, you know, and I'll look into it. Let me know the date. Do you already know the date? I haven't seen too much promo, but you know, a lot of people ain't going to promote in the United States for that because, you know, it's a really slim chance that people are going to fly over there to go to a dog show. But I would love to go out there and judge, man. So make sure you tell your show hosts, let them know, say, hey, man, you should have Killinois come out. That type of deal. We'll bring Top Dog TV out there and everything. We can bring members out, all that. Little David said Houston in the building. Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to H-Town, man. Shout out to H-Town. That's one of my favorite places to visit. And some of my favorite music comes from out there. Real talk. Nails by Emily. That's Killinois family. She says, let's get those likes up, man. You guys heard her, man. You guys heard her? Hit that like button. Share out the live, man. You know, the reason why we want you guys and are stressing hitting out the like button, because the more likes we get, the more YouTube will push out this live, the more people that will join. That way we can keep this going, you guys. I'm not just over here trying to get you to fill up my ego or anything like that. It runs the algorithm. So hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like button. Beto says Victorville, California. That's right, man. That's up there in Northern Cali. I've judged dog shows out there, man. Shout out to the homie Beto. Again, we got a dog show coming up in Fresno, March 21st, that I'll be out there judging. Hope to see you guys out there. Real talk. I'll be promoting it on the channel, so stay tuned. Bloodthirst, a.k.a. Havoc 360. Okay, that's what's up, Big Dog. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you for tapping in. Hold on one second, you guys. I got a call. I got to take this real quick. All right, sorry about that, you guys. Sorry about that. Father King says, what's going on, Killinois Kennels, Southern Cali in live. That's right, man. Shout out to California, man. Again, that's another one of my favorite places to visit. Real talk. Real talk.
I stay smoking on good
Nas says worldwide bully nation for real. That's right. Big Money says, what's up, homie? What's good with you, big dog? What's good with you? Martin Garcia says, Nas, just in here loving these Killinois litters, man. Hoping to use a stud one day. That's right, Martin Garcia. I already told you on the last live, man. Whenever you're ready, get with us and we'll take care of you on that stud feed. Real talk. I think that girl, you know, you look like you got a real true American Bully female in that profile picture. And I'm sure we got something that'll straight go crazy with her. So get with us and we'll get you right for sure. Big Money, man. We've been doing a lot of shipping on semen and stuff off of these dogs, man. Our studs really been in a lot of work, man. I haven't had no chance to really promote it, that type of stuff, man. But big shout out to everybody that's using our studs over here. Real talk. Big Money says, when are these pups going up for sale? They go up for sale this coming Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. If you have any questions, you guys can give me a call. They go up for sale Sunday. So here it is, Thursday. You guys can call me after the live. You guys can call me all day Friday, all day Saturday. But please don't call Sunday ready to pick my brain over these puppies, okay? Because Sunday is go time. Sunday, you should already know exactly what you want to do. You should have your puppy picked out. You should have your money ready, your Cash App, your Zelle, all that type of stuff. And like I said, check the link in the description of this video and you guys can check out these puppies, prices, parents, pedigrees, all of it. We got several different videos of these puppies up, that type of situation. And I'm not trying to be like an a-hole or anything about it. I'm just saying, we got plenty, 3-4 days here, you guys. Call me if you have a question, and I can sit there and answer every single question you ever needed. You understand what I'm saying? But during 4 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, please don't call and say, hey, you know, well, what's up with this puppy? What's up with that puppy? And you know what I mean? You should already have your puppy picked out. You should already know these puppies. You should know the numbers. You should know the prices and all that type of situation. And if you call asking about a specific puppy, I've had people ask me this before. If you're one of the lucky callers and you're calling about a specific puppy and that puppy isn't available, you can get another puppy. It doesn't, you know, it's not like that one's not available and hang up on you. It ain't going to be in no situation like that. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Ramis says, these puppies are fire. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. Okay, here we go, man. We got a here we go. We got a super chat. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Smitty Jr., man. Shout out to Smitty Jr., man. He just dropped a super chat. He says, got my boy looking for that female from you, bro. Got my boy looking for that female from you, bro. Okay, that's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. That's what's up. Get with us and we'll take care of you, my boy. Get with us and we'll take care of you. Appreciate the super chat. Ramis says, you know, and anybody that wants me to answer their question right off the bat, if you send out a super chat, I'm going to do it just like that. That was the last question posted, and I instantly get it. So, you know, that's just, you know, support the channel, man. Show some super chats. We appreciate y'all. Real talk. Ramis says, I'm going to sleep now. Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, thanks for tapping in before you went to bed. We appreciate you, bro. All right. RSN Stackjack says, any advice on stud fee prices, pricing, and price gauging? I know that's a loaded question without seeing a dog, but just any advice you have in the game. I mean, you know, it just depends on what you want to do, man. If you want to, you know, make a bunch of money, like, I wouldn't, you know, it just depends, bro. You got to promote your dogs, man. You got to promote your dogs. A lot of people think that you can just buy a stud and it's just going to go crazy. Just, you know, you might even have the baddest dog in the world, but you got to show people that. You understand what I'm saying? You got to show people that you got the baddest dog in the world. That type of situation. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, don't go too high, but don't go too low. You know what I mean? That type of stuff, you know, that type of deal, man. I mean, that is kind of a hard question to answer without asking, you know, like seeing a dog or anything like that. But, you know, if you ain't got no motion, you could put it up for 500 and people ain't going to use it. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go, you know, if you're not heavily posting your dogs, taking them out to dog shows, getting them out there, all that type of situation, then I would you know, I wouldn't go too crazy on that situation. You know, I would, you know, it just depends, man. We got over here, we got studs anywhere from 1,000 up to 3,000. So that's what we do. You know what I mean? You know, you don't want to just like go overboard with the pricing, but then again, you don't want to, you know, just let your dog breed to anything either. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't, you know, and just be mindful of what you're doing and what you're breeding it to. You know, you got to really, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Really hard to say exactly, you know, like how do you gauge it? You know what I mean? A dog is only worth what you can sell it for, man. So that's kind of how you do it. You know what I mean? Just as well as puppies, a stud is only worth what you're able to sell the stud fee for. You know what I mean? And, you know, if you got a real nice American bully or exotic bully or whatever you're dealing with, if you got a real nice one, I highly recommend you get it out to these shows and, you know, you do some heavy promo and post good pictures, post good videos. You know, a lot of people think like, you know, a lot of people think that you can't, you know, just think it's way easier to just record a dog and show what you're looking at, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You got to really spend some time, get some good videos, spend some time, get some good pictures, promote that dog, and don't post another video unless you got one better. Don't post another picture unless you got one better. And get those dogs out to these dog shows, get them in front of people's faces and things like that. And, you know, then you might be able to, you know, you go out there, you know, doing your thing at the dog shows and stuff like that. It just takes promo, bro. Takes promo. It's not as easy as people think to be selling stud fees and stuff like that. It's not as easy as some people think. Real talk. Robert Raps, that's a Killinois member in the building. He says, Killinois coming with that fire. That's right, that's right, that's right. Nas says, the tries in this litter is fire. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Real talk, real talk, real talk. Damian MS says, Killinois family in Colorado. That's right, man. Killinois family right there. That's going to be that big black male in his profile picture. He's got a black boy out of God of War and Bulla. Big shout out to Killinois family in the building. Real talk. Looks like we got quite a few guys in here tonight. Real talk. The Surge. I don't know. He says, what's up, brother? What's good with you, big dog? The Surge. Correct. The Surge. Correct. I'm murdering it, bro. What's good with you, big dog? I've been seeing you in these lives, man. Tapping in. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. Real talk. I'm over here hitting wrong buttons and all types of stuff. Mizak Saponi says, 100 Killinois Kennels fam. I'm just getting in here. One pup looking like baby James, my favorite. That's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Killinois family in the building. Mizak Saponi, you're part of Killinois family. Let us know which dog you got, man. Let us know which dog you picked up from us, man. Real talk. Shout out to Killinois family in the building. Like I said, man. Nas says, like, comment, and share, subscribe. It's free, people. For real, for real. That's real talk right there. That's real talk. Appreciate you, Nas, for letting everybody know. Martin Garcia says, I don't have a preference between pocket or standard, but it has to be one of the older. So I like how you guys do it here. Much respect. He says, I don't have a preference between pocket or standard, but it has to be one or the other. So I like how you guys do it here. Okay, man, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, Martin. We'll get you, you know, we got it all, bro. We got it all no matter what you like, man. Real talk. We got it all no matter what you like. We got Edge dogs. We got Gotti dogs. We got Dax dogs. We got Rocco dogs. We got Muscle Tone Blood. We got it all, man. R Sling in the building, man. That's another Killinois family member. He says, Killinois family checking in from South GA. Big shout out to R Sling and that boy, Sir Duke. He's got a boy out of Baby. He's got Big Business's brother out of Baby James and Nala. Real talk. Real nice boy. Real talk. 2110 Bully says, October 26th, double sanction show. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shout out to BRC making it out there in New Zealand, man. It's probably Anthony Pope and his wife, Linda Pope, you know, because she judges and she's a rep. So it's probably both of them. It's probably Anthony Pope and Linda Pope. Nas says, I know that's right. Okay, that's right. That's right. Killinois Kennels Phil in the building. He says, tapped in. That's right. That's right. That's right. Shout out to Phil in the building, man. Any plans to breed the Vanilla Gorilla? Most definitely, man. Most definitely. We'll have some more Vanilla Gorilla stuff coming up. I mean, we literally just had a Vanilla Gorilla litter not too long ago. Insane litter. Super, super nice pups. But yeah, we'll most definitely have some stuff going on with that boy here soon. And I'm going to try to get a new video of Vanilla Gorilla coming up here real soon. Once this weather breaks a little bit, you know, we just got another heat wave coming through out here in Illinois, man. But I am going to do an updated video on Vanilla Gorilla here soon because he definitely needs it. Real talk. 21210 Bully says, people who's watching here from New Zealand, come along to the first BRC show. It will be in Pukoki. So ground Auckland. Okay. I know I probably messed that up, but if you guys are in New Zealand and you're in here, make sure you guys go out and support that BRC show, man. It's probably going to be super, super dope. Shout out to New Zealand for bringing the BRC over. Real talk. Real talk. Dan Libby says, what's up, bro? What's good with you, Dan Libby? Dan Libby in the building. Says Killinois Kennels for life. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. He is okay. He says he is just 12 weeks in my profile picture. He's still a pup at 15 weeks now. Okay, that's what's up, man. Congratulations, man. Get with us and we'll get you right. Real talk. William Wolf says, is Merle a bad thing when it comes to bullies? I mean, I ain't going to say it's a necessarily a bad thing, but you know, that's a tough question right there. We talked about the Merle like crazy on our last live. I'm going to be dropping a video with that on our channel here soon. But is Merle a bad thing when it comes to bullies? I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but I'm not going to say it's an overly good thing neither. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you know how to breed them, yeah. You know, you can't ever breed a Merle on Merle. You know, you'll get blind dogs, you'll get deaf dogs, all that type of stuff. And you know, we don't really breed to Merles because the Merle gene didn't just pop up out of blue. Somebody had to mix something into a dog for the Merle gene to get in there. And we don't deal with any questionable dogs over here. We don't deal with any exotics, any Merles, any different breeds, none of that type of stuff. And the reason why we do that is because we will try to keep consistency with our dogs. It's not no hate. It's just the facts. Other breeds brought in Merle. So therefore, you're bringing in Merle and other breeds into your dogs, and that's going to wash out your blood a little bit, and it's just the facts. RSN Stackjet says, sorry, my question earlier was worded weird. I meant things to look for in a good stud to make it worth paying for. You answered the other part as far as the marketing being seen at shows. Sorry, my question earlier was weird. I meant like things to look for in a good stud to make it worth paying for. You know, that's another thing, bro. You just go to these shows and check them out in person and see if it has everything that you want. You know what I mean? But then you got to do research on the pedigree and make sure the dog's pedigree isn't what you don't want. You know what I mean? Like us at Killinois Kennels, we don't want no Merles in those pedigrees. We don't want any exotic in those pedigrees. That type of stuff, but that's us. Not everybody works that way. Other people do other stuff, and it's up to you. You know what I mean? As far as knowing if a stud's worth what they're charging, you know, you got to go see that dog, put your hands on it, that type of stuff, or at least see some footage of it. You know what I mean? See some videos of it, that type of thing. And I mean, you know, ultimately you should be looking at your female, see what she's lacking, and make sure the stud you choose is providing what she's lacking. You know what I mean? That type of situation. So, you know, really it's just, you know, personal preference, man, knowing dogs, making sure it's not some effed up dog, that type of deal. You know, that's pretty much how you do it, bro. Real talk. Appreciate the questions coming in though, bro. Real talk. Real talk. You know, we got 58 likes, you guys. That is whack. Y'all don't rock out with us or what? Are your fingers lazy or what's going on, y'all? That is whack. Come on, y'all. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
JH says, let's go. Hit that like button. That's right. That's right. World Whole Lot of Bullies says, what's been your coldest litter to date? Man, it's really hard to say on that, big dog. We stay producing fire, man. We stay producing fire. It's really hard to say, man. We're not one of those kennels that just got lucky and had one good litter. You understand what I'm saying? We do our thing, man. So it's kind of hard to really call the best litter of all time. You know what I mean? That type of deal. You know, there's dogs that we've had crazy litters for, you know, we've been breeding for coming up on 30 years, big dog. So we've done a lot. We've had a lot. You know, we've had litters in the past that you can put in there. We've had litters in, you know, 15 years ago you could put in there. We got litters 10 years ago you could put up in there. We got, you know, 5 and most to the current. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to say, man. Check out our channel. All of our litters go on there for the past like 6-7 years. Every litter we've ever dropped has been on this channel. Check it out. Go check it out. Check out the American Bully Puppies playlist. You can see all them pups and you can tell me which one you think is our best. Commander Kurt from the Cobra Cry in the building, man. That's going to be one of our Top Dog TV members. That's a Killinois Kennels member. He said Killinois Kennels too legit to quit. That's right. That's right, my boy. Shout out to Commander Kurt, man. That's my homie Havoc right there. That's Havoc in the building. Havoc from Top Dog TV. RSN Stacks Jack says, what platform are you streaming from? I'm streaming on YouTube, big dog. That's it. Just YouTube. Just YouTube. I should start trying to multi-stream, but you know, as of right now, man, I'm not, you know, our lives are really, really intricate, man. There's a lot going on, and I don't know if I want to put all that pressure on me at this time, doing it on multiple platforms at once, but that's really what I need to do. For real, for real. Drop it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all. You know what I mean? Keanu Burgess says Killinois hammers with the bangers. That's right, man. Shout out to Keanu Burgess in the building, man. That's another major Killinois supporter. Real talk. Rock out heavy, heavy. We got the old white lady in the building, man. Killinois family in the building. One of my favorite Killinois family members, Wendy. And in that profile picture, you guys can see, you know, she's the old white lady. She's got videos on our channel of her dogs out there, you know, jumping in the pond and not the pond, the lake, getting sticks, that type of stuff. Wendy's one of my favorite Killinois family members. Real talk, man. Real talk. It's good to see you in here. Sorry to, get to your comments so late. I hope you've seen it, Wendy is 70 years old, and she's got two badass dogs, Killinois Kennels American Bullies. That's their dogs in the profile picture. She's got a dog off of God of War and Remy, and she's got a female, is the female on the right. Super nice girl out of Big Clout and Starburst. Real talk. Shout out to Killinois family in the building. Ms. X Saponi says, I'm not yet in the fam. He says, I've tried a couple times, spoke with you once. Pup I wanted was already taken. I'm about ready to try it again. Keep them coming. Okay, that's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. Get with us. Get with us. Real talk. Old white lady says, you sure know your stuff, son. Appreciate you, old white lady in the building, man. Shout out to Wendy, man. I need to start going live. I need to start going live sooner so you can be in here. That type of stuff. We need to have Wendy. We need to have Wendy join one of these lives one night with, on video. That type of deal. Would love that. Would love that. Nails by Emily says, oh my God, that all black one. Appreciate you, Killinois family. Man, Killinois family is in here thick tonight, man. Real talk. She said, all the puppies look fire. Appreciate that. Real talk. Killinois family in the building. This one right here is going to be my personal favorite. Everybody got their eye on this boy. This boy right here is my personal favorite male from this whole litter. And he's going for one of the best deals on the whole drop. Real talk. Real talk. Super nice boy. Going for a steal of a deal. Real talk. JH says, Killinois stays coming with some fire puppies. That's right. That's right, big dog. That's right. Real talk. Real talk. That's right. That's right. Jay says, what's up, Wendy? How are you doing? That's right. We got Mom Dukes in the building, man. That's another Killinois family member right there. Mom Dukes, she says, hey, D, that's going to be her female out of Big Clout and Medusa right there. Shout out to Mom Dukes. RSN Stack says, we should have at least 100 likes by now. Come on, y'all. Already, bro. Real talk. Real talk. Come on, you guys. Real talk. Real talk.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's going to be my homie DJ Fab 361 right there, man. Shout out to the homie Fab. Like I mentioned in the last live, Fab joined in here, man. He's working on some stuff that's going to, some sounds for the playboard or for the soundboard. He's working on some music for the videos, all that type of stuff, man. He's located out there in Texas. He's like, he's like DJ Screw's prodigy. He be chopping up music, all that type of stuff. Badass DJ. Make sure you guys check him out on all platforms. DJ Fab 361. Real talk. Mom Duke says that black boy is my favorite. That's right, Killinois family. That's right. That's right. RSN says, no, I meant like what program? Do you use like StreamYard? Nope, we don't. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm not really going to tell everybody what we're using. But if you want to call me, give me a call, Stack Jack, and I'll let it be known. We're not using StreamYard. StreamYard don't look like this, my boy. I promise you that. I promise you that. You can't do this on StreamYard. Real talk. But if you want to know, give me a call and I'll let you specifically know, my boy. Mom Duke says, thank you, homie. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Killinois family. Real talk. Real talk. Killinois family in the building. Mom Dukes and Brian. This is some of my favorite Killinois family members as well. There, you guys are all my favorites, but I rock out with Mom Dukes and Brian for real talk. He said, let's talk more about transformation. I'm a firm believer bully pups should look bully from day one. I mean, it ain't always that way, bro. It ain't always that way, Yeah, they should, look like a bully, you know what I mean? But, it depends on what type of dogs you're dealing with, bro. Depends on what type of dogs you're dealing with, you know what I mean? That type of deal, you know what I mean? We just showed last week the transformation from Nene's dog, And, you know, honestly, the footage we had of him really didn't even do him no justice. He wasn't looking, and wait till when you see that boy now, you say, oh my God, you know what I mean? So, you know, like, of course, if you could just look like a little stand, you know, like classic pit bull terrier looking dog or something like that, then yeah. But, you know, these puppies, especially the way we're showing them, man, we're showing these dogs at 12 weeks old or older, you know, that type of deal. So you're going to see him stretch out a little bit. Like this black boy right here, you know, he's super, super nice, but he's starting to stretch out a little bit. He looks a little bit leggier than the rest, that type of deal. But watch when you see this dog, when it's all said and done, that's going to be amazing bull. Real talk. Real talk. Keanu Burgess says, I need that hat size 8. I'll cash app you right now. That's right. That's right. Shout out to Keanu Burgess in the building, man. Most definitely, bro. We're going to get that stuff going, man. And that's the only reason I don't got our merch for sale right now is because I want to do it the right way. I don't want to do it that way, big dog. I mean, of course I could do that for like, you know, a person here, a person there. But, you know, I want to make sure the website is up. I want to make sure all the orders are on deck, all that type of stuff. Make sure the orders are on point and all that, man. You know, I need to really take some time in between one of these drops and work on our website because I got a lot of it done, but it isn't nowhere near ready to go yet. But I need to take out some time to actually take care of that. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But it looks like I'm catching up with the comments, you guys. So I should be able to get to your comments here fast and in a hurry. If you guys got anything you want to speak on, I know we've been looking at these puppies the entire time. I'm going to go ahead and change it up a little bit. You know, for those of you guys that are interested in these puppies and have any specific questions, give me a call before Sunday and I'll answer any question you got. Okay? So, but we are going to move on. We've been talking about the puppies the entire live. We've been live since 6 o'clock. We've been showing these puppies for a straight hour. You know, if anybody wants to come back to them here in a little bit, you most definitely can. But let's pull up something different for everybody to look at. But, you know, Keanu Burgess, we're going to get it all cracking, bro. I promise you. I can't wait. You know, but like I said, man, these type of hats ain't going to be cheap, my boy. They ain't going to be cheap. And we don't really do fitteds to get a new era and stuff like that. I mean, I'm going to look more into that, but for the most part, these are snapbacks, my boy. You know what I mean? That way, you know, we can get a bunch made and they could fit everybody. You know what I mean? I used to like fitteds too, but these ain't bad, man. These ain't bad. DJ Frab says, yes, sir, it's going down. That's right, my boy. It is going down, but it's supposed to have been going down for a really long time, homie. Where we at with it? Where we at with it? You know? That type of deal. Real talk. Where we at? Where we at with it, fam? I'm ready to get that taken care of, my boy. When you gonna work out? When you gonna get on you know, get to working on my situation? 2210 Bully says, what's more important to you, Pheno or Gino? I think both, man. I think both. You know what I mean? I think both. Real talk. Ask a judge. What do you mean? As a judge. I mean, you know, I basically dropped a video on that not too long ago, man. You know what I mean? The dog's got to have breed type. You know what I mean? Breed type. As far as when we're talking about American bullies and we're talking about exotic bullies, you know, the dog's got to have the breed type. That type of situation. So, most definitely. Mom Duke says, I hope you pray to get V-necks on the t-shirts. Please, definitely. Or are you just going to do caps on the merch? No, we're going to have shirts. We're going to have women's shirts. We're going to have, you know, men's shirts, all that, you know, regular t-shirts. We're going to have some girl stuff, all that type of stuff. Trust me, we're going to have it all in the works because Miss Killinois likes to wear Killinois clothing as well. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But let me go ahead and get into something else here, man. I'm trying to think of some stuff that we can actually make some content out of because that's what I'm trying to do with these lives for you guys that don't know. That's what I'm trying to do with these lives for you guys that don't know, is I'm trying to really make some content out of that type of stuff, man. So, but yeah, we're gonna have it all, Mom Dukes. Don't you trip. We're gonna have it all. That type of deal. Mom Duke says, okay, that's right, that's right. Second here, man. You know, if you guys want me to pull up something to where you ain't got to be just stuck looking at me the entire time, let it be known in the comment section. You guys want to see some studs, you want to see some show videos, you know, that type of deal, man. I'm on here, you know. I'm on here. I need to take a little break from the I need to take a little break on editing, man. I've really been working hard on that Top Dog TV stuff, and you know, I gotta keep content on the channel. You know, I wanted to hop on here for the people that are interested in the puppies. Any last minute questions, you know, for the people that are too shy to call, that type of deal. But let me try to find something we can get into, man. I'm about to be pulling up some other videos that I'm going to choose on my own. If you guys want me to pull up anything specific, let it be known fast in the comment section. We appreciate y'all. That type of deal. I'm going to go ahead and pull up some studs for the meantime. Pull up some studs. Second. Kelly H says, Killinois Kennels, your puppies are fire. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to Kelly H in the building. She's been in our live showing a lot of support as well. Appreciate you. I think phenotypes and genotypes are 50-50 if you know what you're looking for. Yeah, I mean, I think you need them both, man. I think you need them both. Real talk. Oh, white lady says yes on the V-necks. That's right. That's right. Don't even trip. Don't even trip, man. We're going to get you guys all right, man. It's all coming up here soon. Like I said, I got some situations where I'll have a little break in between situations. As soon as I get this Top Dog TV out, I'm going to start working on the website, you know, in the middle of doing drops and things like that. And we'll get all that cracking, man, because I got to get it going, you guys. I got to get it going. Real talk. Anderson says, what about big breeders who are selling bag dogs to people? Should the ABKC ban them? I mean, it really depends on, you know, it depends on what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like big breeders who are selling bad dogs. You know, I don't like, what do you mean by bad dogs? You know what I mean? That type of situation. You know, when you're breeding these dogs, you know, stuff's gonna happen, man. Not every dog's just gonna come out perfect. You understand what I'm saying? That type of situation. But, you know, if a breeder is, you know, selling you a dog that, you know, has something wrong with it or something like that, they should be, you know, hooking you up. You know what I mean? That type of deal. That's just like a wild, you know, like off. It could mean so many different things. What about big breeders who are selling bad dogs to people? Should the ABKC ban them? I mean, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. You know what I mean? Like, just selling bad dogs. Like, what do you consider a bad dog? Are you just talking about a dog that doesn't turn out good, or you talking about dogs that have serious health issues, or that type of deal, man? Let us be known in the comment section. Royal Bully says, can you post a video of what you need to know about going to your first ABKC dog show? Yeah, I mean, you know, all dog shows are the same for the most part, you know what I mean? But you know, yeah, I mean, what do you need? What you need to know? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do some stuff like that, man. We're gonna do some stuff like that. I'm gonna, you know, the first thing, you know, something that I could tell you right now, straight while we're on here, is, you know, make sure that make sure that you get yourself, bring a crate with you when you take your dog. Bring a crate with you, and I highly recommend getting a booth. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to just pull up with your dog and no crate on a leash walking around all day, especially if you plan on showing it, because then that dog is going to be tired as hell by the time you want to get it in the show ring. You know what I mean? That type of deal. So make sure you bring a crate. Make sure you buy a booth. I would recommend buying a booth. That way you got somewhere to put your crate and nobody can go back there and mess with it. That type of situation. And it gives you a table and some chairs, your own little spot. You know what I mean? I would get a booth and, make sure you clean up your dog poop. You know what I mean? Anytime your dog goes to the bathroom, inside or outside, make sure you clean it up. You know what I mean? That type of situation. That's very, very important. Man, lots of stuff, man. Lots of different stuff. You can also, make sure you go out there and you present yourself well to the public. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of people with eyes on us, that type of stuff. Don't go out there looking for any problems. If you want to fight somebody or something along those lines, take that stuff down the street. Don't do it at the dog shows. And I'm sure that's probably not, that's just something I'm letting other people know in the same time here. That doesn't really pertain to what you asked, but make sure you got your paperwork. Take a picture. I wouldn't take your paperwork. I'd take a picture of it. That way you got your paperwork. That type of situation. Make sure you got a lead for your dog if you plan on showing it in a sanctioned show. Make sure you got your lead. And matter of fact, man, that's what we're going to do right now, you guys. Until you guys got something else you want me to pull up and talk about it, man, I'm going to show you guys something, for those of you guys that want to go to a show and need to know where to get your guys as a show lead, because you need actual show lead, not just like a big old collar, chain collar, or any of that type of stuff. You need a show lead, and I'm going to show you where to get some of the best ones. So stay tuned. I'm going to pull that up right now. That type of deal. I really need you guys to go over here and like this page and show them some love, man. Real talk. Real talk. For anybody that does this, I'm going to keep you in mind when we do that giveaway. That type of deal. That type of deal. So, like, if you need if you guys need, if you're about to go to a dog show and you got to have a nice lead, man. You need a nice, snake choke chain and a lead. That's what you need to be out there with to get your dog handled. You know what I mean? And can you post a video on what you need to know about going to your first ABKC dog show? Yeah, I mean, but anyways, this is what I was going to show you guys right here, man. Make sure you guys go over here and show these guys some love. They got some of the best leads out there. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find what they did for me. They did something super, super dope for me. I know I got these pictures in here somewhere. Be patient with me, guys. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Damn. I don't have it on there. Damn, man. I need to show you guys mine. Mine is dope, man. She put me together a custom one that is off the hook. I could show you on here, but that's going to be kind of hard. You guys ain't going to get a real good look at it. But I will show it in this thing, that type of situation. But let's go ahead and get to it, man. For anybody that is looking for a real deal show lead, what you should pull up to the shows for, that type of situation, this is where you guys need to get them at. This is the best place to get them. Real talk. Okay. Go ahead and get over here to this this Facebook page right here. It's called Diamonds Are Custom Designs Dog Show Leads. You know, this is Jamie Lauer. She's also a professional handler. She shows dogs in all registries, that type of stuff. And it's called Diamonds Are Custom Designs. And matter of fact, I will share this link in the chat for you guys. In the chat for you guys. Do me a big favor. Go over there, give her a follow, and leave a review. Leave a review saying, thanks for hooking Killinois Kennels up, man. You know, for anybody that goes over there and does that right now, I am going to make sure we keep you guys in the mind for when we do that puppy giveaway. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get over there and show her some love. But let's go ahead and show you guys some of the stuff that she's got here, man. I'm talking about super dope. This looks like a Killinois joint right here itself. Mine kind of looks like that, but this, she's got them in all different price ranges too. All different price ranges. All different. She's got, you know, more budget ones. And then, you know, she's also got some made out of kangaroo leather that's what I got. You know, the lead I got is like $100 lead from her. Super, super dope. But let's see if we can check out some of these pictures real quick and let you guys know. Like this one is like a nylon one. It'll be more cheaper. You'd probably be looking at like 30 or 40 bucks, maybe 50 bucks for something along those lines. You know, this is another nylon one, probably about $40, $50, that type of stuff. You know, see right there, she's got like a little eyeball on it. She like makes all that stuff. She made us some really cool ones, man. I want to try to look and see if I can maybe find it for you guys. Let me see real quick. Put this over here and see if I can find it. Man, I just seen those pictures too. I just seen those pictures. I should have saved it. I got so many files on this computer, you guys. It's hard to just, it's hard to find anything for real, for real. That's why, like, some of you guys killing it. Anyways, yeah. So this is some of the best leads you guys can get, man. I'm telling you, she's got some really dope ones. And these are more like the budget versions right here, what you guys are seeing. These are the nylons ones, the ones that don't get too expensive. But if you want to come out there with Excalibur like me, mine's almost like $100 lead. It's custom. It's got Killinois on there, all that type of stuff. It's got our logos on there, all that, man. I wonder if she's got it on here. I would imagine she would have showed it because it is most definitely one of the dopest ones she's ever done. Real talk. She's got all types of stuff, man, as you guys can see. Anything you can think of, man. Here's a lot of the designs that she's got. You know what I mean? She'll put all that type of stuff together. Like she did one for me that's got, it's got like the Killinois logo, like this one back here. What, on this side? Like that one right there that you're seeing. She put that on there. All that type of stuff. Super, super dope, man. And make sure you guys tap in with her. Again, I sent the link in the chat right there. Please make sure you guys go give her a follow and let her know. Thanks for hooking Killinois Kennels up. Real talk. This is something that I've been supposed to do a long, long time ago. You know what I mean? And just got super busy. That type of deal. She really hooked me up. She's got all different types. Like, look at all this stuff, man. You know, pretty much she could do whatever you want her to do. It's really up to you guys. You know what I mean? I'm sure she could find all that. This right here, when I said you need a snake choke chain, this is what you need right here. This is a snake choke chain, and it makes it to where it really doesn't affect your dog while you're showing it. That type of deal. Snake choke chain. She's got them right here, 24 inches for 20 bucks. And that's a good deal. That's a really good deal for those. And I'm sure she's got some gold ones as well, because I got a gold one with mine. That type of deal. See, she's doing, you know, this is like dope stuff that she's doing here, you guys. Again, make sure you guys please go over there, show her some love, and let it be known that, you know, that she hooked up Killinois Kennels. I'm trying to find the more kangaroo ones. because these are all made out of nylon, but she could do any colorway you want. It's really ultimately depends on what you want. You know what I mean? Here's a little crazy one, something like this. This one says, all in one lead, 6-strand ribbon, flat combined 3 braid bead sets from collar section to handle 36 inches. Collar section is 24 inches. $50 plus shipping. And that's a good deal on something like that. You know what I mean? And if you want, you can actually tell her to make it to where you could put a actual, that looks like a slip lead is what this one is. But I would tell her, you know, you like, hey, you want to attach a chain to it. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But they're all super dope. Jamie, she's been showing, and you guys have seen her in tons and tons of our videos with the show vlogs, and she's got all different. Here's for the Mexican homies right here. Super, super dope right there. That's right. That's right. Super, super dope. She could do it all, man. Whatever idea you can come up with, she can do it. You know what I mean? Of course, you don't want to go too crazy on, you know, on it, but, you know, just holler at her. She's super nice people. You reach out to her on Facebook or any of that, she's going to get back with you. She's going to let you know what's up, man. Go buy one from her, man. Buy some from her, you guys. Real talk. Real talk. That type of deal. You know, I'll tell her, you know what? If you make sure you tell her you seen it from this video, and I'll make sure she gives you guys a little percentage off or something. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Real talk. Get over there, follow her, all that type of stuff, and please leave some good reviews for her. And I'll show you how to do it. It's super easy. Let me see. Should be able to. Where's the reviews? Okay, yeah. So go over here to more, click on reviews given, and she doesn't have any reviews, you guys. Please go on there, give her a follow her, and come to this more and leave reviews. And you should be able to post one. I'm not 100% sure how you could do it, but please, if you guys know how to do it, get over there and do that, man. It really, really mean a lot to me. Real talk. And like I said, man, let me see if I could find one of these, one of these kangaroo ones. Custom design, order for Easter sales. She'd be having sales 30% off until Monday. You know, she might even have some like budget ones that she's already had made and stuff like that. You know, you really just got to tap in with her. I'm telling you, she shows love, you guys. This one right here says flash sale deal. This is a 6 satin 8-strand lead package. As package only, 120 shipped, value of $240. That type of deal. You know, that's, you know, getting quite a few of them right there, you know. But I would, you know, me, myself, you guys, I would do the kangaroo leather ones. They're like, you know, all the big handlers, they all use them, and they all get them from Jamie right here. I'm telling you, she's got the best ones. You know, she's got all this type of, you know, hardware she can put on them and all that type of stuff. Real talk. Big shout out to Jamie Lauer. She also is a handler. If you guys need a handler, she handles in the AKC, the UKC, ABKC, BRC Global. She handles in all that. You know what I mean? That type of deal. She makes some really dope ones, you guys. I'm telling you. But let's go ahead and get into something different, man. You know, I'm going to drop a video. Look at that one. That one's pretty dope. That one's pretty dope. I'm going to drop a video on this right here on the channel. So, you know, I'll put a picture of the one she did for me in that video. Mine is so dope. Mine is red, black, and gold. And it's got, you know, a bunch of this type of stuff on there. It's got like this bead with the Killinois logo on there. It's super dope. I wonder where, I know she had to have pictures of it somewhere on here. It's been quite a while though, so it might be farther down. That type of deal. But you know, big shout out to anybody that did get over there and showed her some love. Real talk, man. Let's go ahead and get into something else though. Get into these questions. Mom Duke says, I want to see training. I haven't had time to look. Okay, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, Mom Dukes. Martin Garcia says, I was just about to ask you if you pull up some studs too. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that, man. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked with the show lead thing. But let's go ahead and do that, man. We'll pull up some studs. Where we at? Start with this boy right here. See here. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, you guys. This is my boy, Killinois Kennels, big clout, man. One of the most extreme American bullies on the planet. You know, I'm literally just going to play these videos. I'm not going to speak specifically too much unless you guys ask me some questions. I'm going to try to catch up with these questions real quick because I got behind a little bit. All right. So, damn, it doesn't look anybody's dropped anything since I dropped that. Mom Duke says, yes, old lady V-neck. That's right. That's right. The Surge says, what's an XL dog that caught your eye in the ring? Man, the crazy thing is, bro, is I'm not 100% sure. Like, I could really name you one because I don't know them specifically by name. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But I've seen some nice ones, man. I've seen some nice ones for sure. One that I can think of right off a hand, I can't think of them by name, man. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. We had a really nice XL, Ric Flair. Really nice boy, but I can't think of them by name, but you'll be able to see some in these upcoming Top Dog TV videos, man. So if you're not, make sure you guys get over there to Top Dog TV and subscribe because we do got a lot of footage of some nice XLs in those videos. Real talk. Button 217 said, right, there's family dogs, work dogs, show dogs, never a bad dog. That's right, that's right. Mom Duke says, no paperwork and lying about who and how on my situation, biting, running crazy. No paperwork and lying about it. Who and how on my situation, biting and running crazy. I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, Mom Dukes. Are you talking about that dog you purchased before you got a dog from us? If that's what you're talking about, let it be known. Danny Edris says, how old is too old for breeding a female? It really just depends, man. It depends on the female and what type of shape she's in. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, I've bred some older females in my time, that type of deal. You know, it's most definitely best to get them out of the way while they're young, you know what I mean? But even Dave at Razor's Edge, he had a litter with Paddington, I think when she was about almost 10 years old, you know what I mean? She didn't have a whole lot of puppies, but she had a couple and that type of deal. So, you know, it really just depends, bro. It depends on how well she's carrying herself, how well she's, you know, I had a female that had a litter at 8-9 years old, and she was straight shooting them out, and she loved the whole thing. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But that's not something that I always try to do or anything like that. That was just a situation where, you know, get one last litter out of her and that type of situation. And, you know, the way she would throw puppies, she would just straight shoot them out. This was a dog that would have them naturally and stuff. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know how much I would be trying to do a C-section on a 10-year-old dog. You know what I mean? That's a little risky, but, you know, there is no set age, man. There is no set age. And, you know, just really depends on how well your female's holding up. You know what I mean? But, you know, you do want to try to knock them out while they're younger, though. That type of situation. Let's go ahead and get into another stud, man. I need to find something that I need to make a video with like hella studs in it. You know what I mean? Just one video. I need to actually do that, man. I made a video like that back in the day. You know what? Let me see if I can find that video just for something to play in the background. That way you guys can see multiples. I ain't got to keep on switching from, you know, switching back and forth. But man, 73 likes, man. It was weak in here tonight, man. Where's all the supporters at? That type of deal. You know, I'm thinking about doing some other lives here soon too, to where we're not just specifically talking on the puppies, but really, whenever we do the live speaking on the puppies, that's just the beginning of the live. And then we start to get into more different stuff. You know, I will be going live again Saturday night, just to, you know, get everybody ready, hyped up for the next drop. But let me try to, I made like a stud video a long time ago with, you know, majority of our studs. That's something that I need to run back, but we'll go ahead and pull that up for you guys. Let me see here. That way you guys can see multiples at once. I need to make something though. I need to make something where I can just, you know, show you guys all of them at one time. Russell Estevez, what kind of prenatal? You just go to, you know, you can go to like Walmart and get the prenatals that are good for, you know, that women take, you know what I mean? I usually get those ones in that green bottle. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a green and yellow bottle, that type of deal. But any of them should work, man. Prenatals vitamins are pretty much prenatal vitamins, you know what I mean? That type of deal. If you would give it to your wife for a baby, should have no problem giving it to a dog. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Mike B, can a dog with uncropped ears show? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Most definitely. I'm about to show you guys a video that I had put together a while back off of it was like our studs video. Let me see if I can find it real quick. That type of situation. Imagine. Nah, I probably put it in the studs videos. It might be in the stud videos. Let me see. I would imagine it would be our American Bully stud lineup. This was 6 years ago, you guys. So you're not going to see a lot of our new stuff. This is going to be mostly old stuff. You know what I mean? That type of situation. But it'll be a fresh look for the live. And then after that, I'll show you guys some of our more current studs. You know, this is all older stuff. Some of these dogs we still have. Some of these dogs are retired and no longer up for stud. That type of deal. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. You guys know who that is. That's Mr. World Domination right there. That's our boy Napoleon. That's our boy Napoleon, and he's still around kicking. He's getting old, but he's still around kicking. Vince says, this is Killinois family member Vince right here, man. Big shout out to our Killinois family member Vince. That's going to be his male out of Nino Brown and Nala. That's Glorilla's littermate brother in that profile picture. He says, check it in, hit that like button. This litter is fire. Good luck to everyone trying to get a pup this Sunday. That's right. Big shout out to our Killinois family member Vince in the building. Russell Estevez says, vitamins do you give your dogs? You know, you can get them like New Vet. New Vet's a good vitamin, but vitamins are vitamins, just like I said, man. You can go to Walmart and get the $5 joints or the $10 joints, whatever they are, It doesn't really matter. New Vet is a good one though. New Vet, Nuvet, that type of deal. Royal Bully says, thank you so much for the show lead recommendation. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Make sure you go over there and show some support, man. Show some support. Buy a couple from her. You know, I highly recommend if you do buy some, maybe buy a couple, you know, that type of situation. Tell her you want, like I said, tell her you want the snake lead, you know, with the clip on the end. That type of deal. You know, that type of deal. This is going to be Stacks. Stacks is actually, he's retired. He's no longer up for stud. That type of deal. Where we at? JH says clout is fire. I know that's right, big dog. I know that's right. Royal Bully says, how much does the stud fee on yours usually go for? You know, we got studs anywhere from 1,000 up to 3,000. It just depends on the stud. Mom Duke says, I went in pretty cool chains. Okay, that's what's up, Mom Dukes. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Royal Bully says that black tri-stud is gorgeous. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what you, that might be Big Cloud's father is what you're talking about. That type of deal. Anderson says, breeders that do not hit shows but claims their dogs will smash the competition, are they truly worthy or hiding flaws? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I guess it depends on the person. It depends on what kind of dogs they got. You know what I mean? Some people just, you know what I mean? Like us, man, us over here at Killinois Kennels, we got some dogs that would straight go crazy at the shows, but they're just not good at dog shows. You understand what I'm saying? That type of situation. But it really just depends, man. It just depends. But, you know, a lot of that has to do with us, you know, our dogs, we got, you know, we got a yard in the middle of nowhere where they don't see a whole lot, that type of situation. So we got dogs that sometimes are, you know, they might be a little bit overreacting during dog shows and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things like that. But, you know, we got dogs. Here's one right here that had never hit the show ring ever. This boy never hit the show ring ever, and look at that. That's a natural stack. That's Sarge. That's our boy Sarge right there. And look at that side shot of him. Boom. Natural stack. You see that? See that? Watch when he hits that fully up, and see how them food bowls are raised right there. That helps with them. That helps with their posture. It helps with their feet. You know, if you got a dog that's a little easty westy, that type of stuff, while it's a puppy, give him those raised food bowls, and that will help a lot. But watch him once he hits that stack. Bam. Look at him. That's a natural stack right there. That's a natural stack of an American Bully right there. You know, that ain't us making him stand that way. That's him doing his thing on his own. You know what I mean? That's a good side shot of an American Bully right there. That's our boy Sarge. We ended up selling him to a guy that bought his dad. He wanted him too. He ended up picking up this boy. He just wasn't getting a whole lot of play over here at the camp. So we ended up letting him pick him up, you know. Shout out to that Killinois family member. He had picked up his dad Clutch from us. He was out of Clutch and our girl Caution. Super nice boy Sarge is. I think we sold him with breeding rights and stuff. We just never went. Look at that boy, man. Look at that boy, man. That boy was a show animal right there. That type of deal. Mario Johnson says, good evening, D and everyone. Shout out to you, big dog. Thanks for tapping in. You know, the live was starting to die down a little bit, but it looks like it's starting to pick back up, man. If you guys are new in here, please hit that like button so we can get more people in here. The more likes we get, the more YouTube will push this out. Hit the like button and share out the live to your social medias so we can keep this rolling. I'm catching up with your guys' comments, and you know, here soon we'll be shutting it down. That type of deal. I go off of your guys' vibe in the chat. Once it starts to slow down in here a little bit, then that's when I'll go ahead and shut down the live, because I don't want to wear this out with you guys. That type of deal. But good evening to Mario Johnson, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Brian Flatterly says, yeah, she's talking about the dog before we got the one from you. Dog wasn't right. That's why we came to you for the one with the pedigree and paperwork. That's right, Killinois family. That's right. Big shout out to Brian Flattery in the building. Nene says, I like that boy right there. Damn, man, I don't know which one you was talking about, man. I don't know which one you're talking about. This right here is our boy Major Payne. Major Payne. He actually has passed away. This is an old dog from the past. He was actually old when we dropped this video, but he had passed away. But boy, is off the hook. Major Payne right here. I don't know if that's who you were talking about, Nene, but oh, Stacks. Okay, for sure. I'm pretty sure Stacks might be in your pedigree somewhere, though. Big dog, for sure. He said, I always liked him. That's right, Killinois family. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Mom Duke says, my baby daddy. Okay, she's talking about Big Clout there. Okay, she said, yeah, that's right. That's right. Tell you what, man. I can't, I'm going to get something else going here, okay? And I got to take a little bathroom break. It'll take me about 2 minutes, you guys, okay? But I'm going to play a video so you're not just stuck looking at this right here. Let's see these puppies, bro. Okay, Frank Carwell wants to see. I'm not going to just leave it like that, you guys, okay? I'm not going to just leave it like that. I'll play the puppies, and I'll let the puppies play for a second for you guys that are just now joining. I'll let the puppies play for a split second. And here we go. My bad, y'all. My bad. Because this, you know, anytime somebody says they want to see the puppies, we got to let it play, you guys. We got to let it play. That type of deal. But when I get back, we'll get into something else. I'm just going to play this while I use the restroom real quick. It won't take me no longer than 2-3 minutes, okay? No longer than 2 or 3 minutes. This right here is the breeding video. Or actually, you guys can't even see that, so I messed up. I'm not going to go ahead and pull that up. But in the link of the description, the links in the description of all these videos about this litter, you know, what you do is under the video that you select, you hit the description, and all those links will be posted right there, and it tells you exactly what they are. That type of deal. Let's see. Go. Insane litter, you guys. Straight up. If any of you guys are like waiting on a perfect puppy or something like that, you know, we got some really nice ones in this litter, man. Do not sleep on these pups, man. Especially all these pups. For real, for real. Super nice. But I'm going to go ahead and let this play, you guys. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. This litter, we don't work like any other kennels out here. And I highly recommend you watch this video on the TV. It'll be way better for you guys that are looking to purchase one. You'll be able to see the pups better and everything. I highly recommend that. Let me go ahead and explain to you guys that don't know how we don't work like other kennels. We don't take in deposits. We don't lock people in, because if we were doing stuff like that, we would have a 3 to 4 year waiting list, and everybody would be watching our channel without the hope in the world of getting a pup. So we don't do lock-ins, deposits, or none of that. Every single puppy you guys see in this video is available, and not because we can't sell them, we just haven't put them up for sale yet. We've had people giving us a call trying to pick up these pups since the moment we dropped the video just explaining the breeding, showing the parents, breaking down the pedigree, and all that stuff. People was ready to lock in right at that exact moment. We've also dropped a couple previous videos of these puppies, and our phone has been ringing off the hook. But like I said, We don't do deposits. We don't do lock-ins. We do it this way to make it fair for everybody. A lot of people compare our drops to something like a Michael Jordan shoe drop. We pick a day and a time of when they go up for sale, and they will be sold on a first come, first served basis, and they sell out that night every time. We don't do it like this to make it hard for you to pick up a puppy from our kennel. We do it like this to make it fair. Like I mentioned, if we were taking deposits and locking people in, we'd have a long list, and everybody that watches our channel would just be seeing all these super nice puppies and not even having a chance at getting one of them. So we leave the litter wide open. We pick a day and a time when they go up for sale. That way, everybody has a shot at picking up one of these pups. And I'm telling you what, man, we got some super nice ones. Wait till you guys see the males. We have tons of footage of the puppies for everybody that's gonna be picking up one from far away. We sell dogs in different countries and all that. So we got tons of footage. That way you guys can see them from all angles and all that. So you know exactly what's gonna be showing up at your front door, whether you have them shipped or if you just come and pick them up in person. In these videos, we show you all this footage of the puppies. Instead of me just playing some music and this and that, you know, we go ahead and do a talk over for the new people that are coming across our channel. I understand a lot of you guys that are super locked in, you guys. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. If y'all got any questions about the puppies, get them in real quick. And if not, we're going to pull something up because we've been looking at these puppies for about over an hour and a half, 2 hours, okay? So if you got any questions with the puppies, get them up there real quick. I'm going to get caught up with these comments. I go over every single, if you're new in here, I go over every single comment in the comment section. So get the get the comments coming in, man. We'll keep the conversation rolling. You know, I'm basically just waiting on Miss Killinois to get off work. She don't get off work for about an hour and a half here. So I'm on here. I'm ready to chop it up and chill with you. I don't care if there's only 20 of us in here, man. We'll hang out. I mean, I really don't like doing that, but you know, we might come up with some good content, man. If you guys got any good topics, let it be known in the comment section. You guys want to see something? You know, one of these days I want to do a live where we watch like an old show vlog and I can kind of talk a little bit more about it. If any of you guys are interested in seeing that, let it be known in the comment section. You know, I'll kind of play it right here. We'll watch it together and I'll kind of speak a little bit more on it, that type of situation. If you guys would like something like that, let it be known in the comment section. We don't have to necessarily do it like right now, but I'm just saying. I think that'll be something dope because I can go back and kind of explain a little bit better of what was happening in these videos, man. We got some really dope show vlogs on here, man. Those international show vlogs go crazy, you know, for 2210, 2110 bullies. If you're in here, make sure you tell them hosts out there the next show they get, make sure Killinois Kennels comes out because we'll do a dope video on it, man. And like I said, the ones that I got are damn near almost all of them are over 100,000 views, that type of deal. Well, not it's I only got 3 international show vlogs up, but I do have one I do have one in the chamber, man. I do have one in the chamber that it's the second time I went to Brazil that I need to get done here real soon. That type of deal. Frank Clarwell says, let's see those puppies. There we are, you big dog. Joey Perez, man. That's the homie Joey from out there. Killinois family over there at Rocky Mountain Bully Empire, man. He picked up a real nice Taz daughter. Big shout out to the homie Joey Perez, man. It's good to see you in the chat, my boy. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all all hit that like button. Share out this live, man, so we can get more people in here and keep the conversation rolling. You know, when I went and used the restroom, it looked like we lost a couple people, but that's going to happen, man. That's going to happen. That type of deal. I can't help it, man. I've been sitting here talking, and while I'm talking so much, I got to keep taking a drink so I'm not foaming at the mouth for y'all. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Excuse me. Let's get into something different, though, man. Let's get into something different. You know? said he like, the homie said he, where we at? Let's get it. Let's get it. Pull up another stud for y'all to look at while we're sitting here, man. While we're sitting here. All right, here we go, y'all. My bad, my bad. Let's get to it. 36 people in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share out the live, man. That way we can get more people in here, make this a lot doper. That type of situation. This is going to be our boy Brick, man. Crazy, crazy bull right here. Crazy, crazy bull. Blackbeard Zero says, sup, dog? What's good with you, big dog? Thanks for tapping in, man. Thanks for tapping in. Frank Clarwell says, I'm waiting to get the pup of a lifetime. Okay, that's what's up, man. We got some super nice puppies that are going up for sale. Frank Clawell, they go up for sale this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time, and we got some amazing, amazing pups available. That type of deal. Martin Garcia says, I would love an updated version of this video. Sarge is nice, but Busy Bone is one of my favorites for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Sarge, bro, you got to keep in mind that video was done almost 7 years ago, and Sarge wasn't even fully developed there. In that clip, he wasn't even fully developed. I mean, that dog, you can't compare him to a dog like Busy Bone, bro. Most definitely can't. That's two totally different dogs. You know, that boy Sarge was 100% Razor's Edge. You understand what I'm saying? Versus Busy Bone, he's more a more current bull. You understand what I'm saying? That type of deal. What you guys are looking at is our boy Brick right now. This is another boy that's been producing some amazing dogs. Real talk. And matter of fact, his owner is right here, man. That's our partner, Lorenzo Young, man. Shout out to Renzo in the building. Says he's just off work. Says he's in the building. That's right. That's right. Joey Perez says, already done. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. What's your opinion on Merle dogs? I'm really considering buying one. Man, bro. I really don't want to do that conversation in here tonight, bro, because it seems like that's what everybody's been asking the past couple lives. We have spoke on that so much. I don't want to get into it too deep, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be making a video on that, okay? The video is already done. I just got to edit it. It's pretty much already done, though. And I'm going to probably post that. I might post that Saturday. Matter of fact, I will post that video on Saturday. So if you're not, subscribe to the channel, God's Relentless. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for that video on Saturday. And it's going to explain everything you need to know on Merles, on, you know, why we don't deal with them. Us over here at Killinois Kennels, you know, if you're not going to end up checking that video out, I do want to throw you a little pointer. We do not deal with Merles whatsoever. We do not deal with them over here whatsoever. We will never breed to a Merle. We will never bring a Merle into our program. And in that video you'll see on Saturday, we'll explain exactly why. Okay? That type of deal. But that is a good question, man. But we've been attacking that question every live, bro. Real talk. Shout out to you for tapping in, though. Atomic CJ says, just tapping in for a minute. I'm at work, so sadly I'm missing the live. Sorry to hear that, Atomic CJ, man. But get that money, bro. Get that money. Get that money, man. Get that money. It's crazy. We got a lot of people watching while they're at work. That type of deal. Let me knock this down, man. Again, let's run it back with Brick a little bit. Jason H says, don't miss out on this litter of puppies. They are all fire. That's right. That's right. That's right. Makeup artist says he's got a head on him. He's beautiful. Appreciate that, makeup stylist. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's that boy's got a melon on him, man. He looks like he came off of our boy Napoleon, but he doesn't got Napoleon's blood in him whatsoever, man. He's like a little compact version of Napoleon. That's exactly what this boy is. And he's been producing some amazing pups. His stud fee is currently at $2,000 right now. $500 to lock it in at that price, and he will be going up here soon. Martin Garcia says, yeah, I wasn't comparing Sarge and Busy Bone. That's my two favorites. Oh, okay. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you. Most definitely. Most definitely. We'll pull up Busy Bone here after this one. How about that, big dog? You know, a lot of y'all love Busy Bone. For real, for real. Red from the bottom says, I'm usually watching while cleaning the yard. Hit that like button. Okay, that's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. Stay up on top of that. Stay on top of that. We appreciate your support, Red from the bottom. Real talk. We rock out with you heavy, bro. He said, are the stud fees the same in the videos of the studs, or have the prices been updated? Some of them have changed. You know, if you got a question on a specific stud, just hit me up, bro, and I'll let you know. You know what I mean? You can feel free to give me a call anytime, too. That type of deal, man. I'm not much of a text messenger. You know, if you guys are reaching out to us on if you guys are reaching out to us on damn, I'm tripping. What was I saying? Yeah, if you guys are reaching out to us through like DMs and stuff like that, man, and I haven't got back with you, I am super sorry about that, man. We get so many private messages and DMs, and once I start responding to them and stuff, then people want to ask 1,000 more questions. You understand what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody's interest and stuff, but it is way easier to answer your guys' questions over a telephone call. You just call me, ask it, we can chop it up real quick, and boom, we're done. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Sitting there picking my brain through DMs and stuff, man, and then it looks like I'm being a a-hole, and I'm not. You know what I mean? I just can't spend all my time texting people back and forth while they're trying to pick my brain. You understand what I'm saying? It's way easier to give me a call. I could throw you on speakerphone, and I could be sitting here editing and working on videos and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But the prices, like I said, for the most part, are pretty much a lot of them has changed, but we got some deals. Some are changed, have went up. Some have changed and went down. That type of situation. But we got studs anywhere from $1,000 up to $3,000. Any price point you need. That type of deal. You know, I got some of our older dogs, stuff like that we're cutting good deals on because they're getting older and trying to get them some motion, you know, that type of deal. But that type of situation, man. So, keep on saying that too. Sorry about that. This boy Tetris right here. This is in Brick's pedigree. This boy was a straight bull. Straight bull. Are you going to be in any shows soon? I haven't been accepted. Are you talking about like judging or actually going to shows? You know what I mean? What are you talking about, Nene? Let it be known in the comment section. Red from the bottom says, I like God of War. He's fire, or Vanilla Gorilla. That's right. That's right. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Real talk. Real talk. Am I going to any shows? Okay, he's saying, am I going to any shows? Yeah, we're going to be going to, they got the Midwest, the Rumble in the Midwest. Matter of fact, let me get on here and show you guys that real quick. This is going to be the show that we're heading to, one of the shows that we're heading to next. We're going to be out there with Top Dog TV, man, and I'll tell you what, this is a show worth traveling to no matter where you're at. This is going to be an insane show. It's not like in the heart of Chicago. It's like right outside of Chicago, that type of deal. And the Chicago shows are always insane. Tons of badass bulls in the building. Nene, bring that boy out to that show, bro. If you can make it, You know, it's coming up November 21st and 22nd, I believe. I'm going to find out 100% for sure for you. If you can make it to that show, bro, I'm telling you, you're going to go out there and turn some heads, lock in some studs, all that type of situation. And I'll make sure that we got a handler on deck to handle your dog. The handler. You understand what I'm saying? Not just a handler, the handler. And I'm telling you, your boy's got what it takes, my boy. He's got what it takes to really go out there and shine, man. I'm telling you, it'll be a very, very beneficial trip for you. And we'll have a blast out here. You know, I don't know what you're into, but we kick it, man. We have fun. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to be up there deep with Top Dog TV. Killinois Kennels is going to be in the building. I'm imagining, I'm sure. If they're not, they're tripping. I'm talking about my partners. You know, Killinois Kennels are going to be in the building no matter what. But we're going to be, you know, like me and Phil, we're going to be out there Top Dog TV in it, because this event is going to be so crazy that we got to capture this event for you guys here on YouTube. You want us doing this. Trust me. It's going to be a dope event. I'm going to pull it up right now for you guys. See. Find a post where it's got like all the information. You know, we got the BRC Global Nationals that are coming up too, November 28th and 29th. That's going to be on Ohio. That's a show you should show up to, Nene, as well. As well. So here we are, you guys. Here we are. This is going to be the next show that Top Dog TV and Killinois Kennels is going to be at right here. All right. Put it right here. This right here is going to be the Rumble in the Midwest fun show, okay? But it's going to be a fun show like no other, man. It's going to be dope. You know, what you're seeing right here is all the classes they got. They got the Exotic Bully fun show. It's going to have all the best colors, best bloods, that type of situation. You know, the American Bullies, the Frenchies and Fluffies, the Oldies. Excuse me. They also got the Who's Got Next, baddest up-and-comer, best golden child, best micro bull, baddest bitch in the building, baddest parent / offspring. So they're going to have like a parent with their offspring, that type of deal, man. If you come out to that event, Nene, we will bring God of War with us. That way we can put them in that class, baddest parent / offspring. We might bring Glow too, depending on where she's at. You know, she literally is just coming off of this litter. I don't know if she'll be 100% ready, but you never know. They got the dynamic duo, 2 versus 2, elimination chamber, people's choice tournament, king of the table, dogs under 12 inches only, most extreme but complete, hardest Frenchie, all other breeds, best structure, best side stack, best fronts, Monique bull, blah, 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 blah. You know, this right here is going to be like the, this is going to be like the classes and stuff. This is going to be a dope, you know, we got June Williams and Kev Green is throwing this event. You know, for those of you that don't, you know, June Williams, he throws Rumble in the Jungle. And it's like one of the biggest dog shows in the world. Well, they're bringing the Rumble to the Midwest in Chicago. And this is called the Rumble in the Midwest. And it's being thrown by Kev Green and June Williams. This is going to be an insane event, man. They got so many different OGs coming out, man. It's going to be super dope. They still have some booths available. That type of deal. Get with them and tap in, get tapped in and get a booth. And like I told you, Nene, if, what's he say? What does he say? Definitely let me know, see what I can do. Like I said, man, November 22nd or 21st to 22nd, bro. You know, I know you're out there in New York and it is a ride, man, but it'll be worth your ride, bro. I'm telling you. You need to hit me up, Nene. You need to give me a call, bro, so I can put you on game. That type of stuff. Nene says, is all this on the ABKC website? First time getting me in it today. First time me getting into it today. No, this isn't an ABKC show. This is actually a fun show. But this is going to be like the fun show of fun shows. You understand what I'm saying? And it's also like a fun show registry situation. See this thing right here, the Ultimate Bully Chamber or the United Bully Chamber? That's Kev Green's fun show situation. So you will gain points to become a champion, those type of situations, man. But this is really, bro, I'm telling you, this is, and not just Nene, anybody, man, anybody that's watching this, you know, I'm talking to Nene because he's the one talking to me in the comment section right now. You know, ain't nobody else said nothing for a second. So, but really need to try to pop out to this one with that boy, man. He is insane, real talk. And that's pretty much it, man. Let me see if I can find, you know, and Kev Green is a good person to follow to find shows, you guys. He's a good person to follow on Facebook that finds shows. You know, they got that show coming up in Iowa, Saturday, October 18th. That's coming up real soon here. Oklahoma. What's this one? This is October. Yeah, that's the Iowa one. This is all Iowa. But, you know, Kev Green, he's the owner of the BRC. He's somebody you guys have seen in tons of our videos. You know, this is Kev right here. You've seen him in tons of our videos. This is somebody I've known for many, many years. You know, I was the first judge to actually come aboard with Kev Green for the BRC Global. And, you know, we're going to be out there, man. We're going to be out there. But another show, you guys, and this one's even closer for you, Nene. And this is the big one, man. This is the Rumble in the Midwest is going to be even crazier. But this is the BRC Global Nationals in Ohio, I believe. Yes, it's in the Wilmington, Ohio. It's like an actual crazy venue. I believe they have AKC shows there, if I'm not mistaken. November 28th and 29th. It's going to be going down, man. It's going to be going down. This is another dope show that I highly recommend you guys pop out to, man. Super dope. The venue, man. Let me see if I can, man, I wish I could find a picture. Let me see if I can find some pictures here. That place is insane. But either one of those events for you, Nene, I would definitely recommend coming out to, bro. Vince Lang says, I'm going to try to make it to the Rumble in the Midwest with Taser. I hope to see Glorilla there. That's right, Killinois family. Killinois family, man. I hope to see all you guys. I hope to see Taser there. You know, Vince always comes out to these events, and Vince can verify you that they're super dope, fun, crazy events out there in the Chicagoland. And, you know, we're hoping to see Taser out there. We're hoping to see Kratos out there. We're hoping to see all of our Killinois family members located in Illinois or the surrounding states out there, you guys. And real talk. And if any of you guys want to get your dogs in the show ring, I can set you up with junior or with professional handlers, that type of situation. But let me see if I can find Kev. I know Kev had posted some videos. I know, or some pictures of this dog show event. You know, if Kev's another guy I used to do Bully Block Radio with, man, we might be doing that here coming up soon, man. We might be doing some of that stuff here coming up soon on the channel. Photos. Okay, Kev's photos. That's what I can do. Where we at? I know he's got some pictures of this place, man. This Nationals that's going on in Ohio. I want to show you. Okay, so here we go. Here, Prez Potter. He was the owner of White Rhino. He's going to be one of the judges for that Rumble in the Midwest event. He's going to be one of the judges for a certain class. I think he's going to be doing the Frenchies or something. I'm not 100% sure. We got Christopher Hedge is going to be one of the judges. We got Michelle Chavez, the owner of the USBR, I believe. She's going to be out here judging. She's an OG OG from out there in Cali. We got Nate Dogg from the Bully Broadcast Stack Off going live at this event. We got Fabian from Remy Line. He's going to be one of the judges out there. We got OG John Easterly. He's actually the judge that I apprentice in under. And he's going to be out here. He's going to be out here judging this event too. Super, super dope event. Daquan Jackson's going to be out here judging. Anthony Pope's going to be judging. June Williams is going to be judging. I'm telling you, this is a stacked event, you guys. If you got the opportunities to come out, make sure you do so. Real talk. And if anybody needs any help, and here you go. Here's some of the what you call it. We're going to have Anthony Pope judging, Fang Lowe judging, and Marquez Suarez judging. So Marquez Suarez is going to be judging the first show. Fang will judge the second show, and Anthony Pope will make the overall picks. This is all the information you need, you guys. Real talk. Real talk. I got to show you guys this event center that BRC Nationals is going to be at. I'm trying to find it, man. I know he posted pictures of it, but he's got so many pictures on here. It's hard to. Okay, here it is. Bam! Look at that venue, man. That's where the BRC Nationals is going to be at this venue right here. It is going to be. This building is literally made just for dog shows. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the place to be in Ohio, man. Real talk. And again, these dates. I believe that one's in November too as well. Man, I wonder if he's doing it like that. Damn, Kev's going crazy for November. November 21st and 22nd, we're going to be in Chicago for the Rumble in the Midwest. And then that very next weekend, we're going to be in, what's it called again? Wilmington, Ohio, at their big, badass dog show venue out there. But let's go ahead and get into something else, you guys. It looks like we got 31 people in the building. If you're new in here, please hit that like button, and let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Share this live out to all your social medias. Nails by Alyssa says, that will be so fire to get Goku next to his mom and dad. Most definitely. Most definitely. We would love to see you guys out there, man. We would love to see you guys out there, man. You guys should come out for sure. Be wise. Do they have puppy for sale too? I'm not sure what you're talking about, D Wise. I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. What are you talking about? Because we got puppies for sale that go up for sale this Sunday. Cameron Mullen says, great all the way around from below South Africa. That's what's up, Cameron, man. If you didn't know, man, I judged a dog show out in South Africa, out there in Johannesburg. You know, we got that on the channel. If you haven't seen that, make sure you guys go check it out. I'll pull that up for you guys so you guys know where to check it out at. Shout out to South Africa in the building, man. We got people in here all over the world, man. All over the world. Real talk. Real talk. Like, it's like this every live, though, man. Every single live. All right, here we go. If you go to our channel, right, and you specifically go to our channel, scroll down, and you're going to see international bully shows I've judged. And this right here is a dog show that I judged out in South Africa. Super, super dope video, you guys. Dope video. Out there with Memo Loke. Not only do I judge for the BRC Global, but I judge for the IBKC as well. This is
yeah. What's that you got around your neck right there?
Best in show bling blinger for the whoever wins best in show is getting this fat ass Cuban.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's dope.
This is a dope video, you guys. Super dope video. If you haven't seen it, man, go tap into those show vlogs. I'm telling you, those international show vlogs are super, super dope, man. Good videos that I'll even personally go back and watch myself. He said, "What's up, Illinois boy? I'm in STL all day. Used to be on the east side. $3.99. You're okay. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You talking about the east side of Springfield, right? That's what you talking about. Let it be known." That's what's up, man. Where we at, man? It looks like this live's starting to die down, though, y'all. We've been in here for 2.5 hours. That type of deal, man. Unless you guys got anything you guys want to chop it up about, let it be known in the comment section. And if not, man, we're probably going to go ahead and shut this down, y'all. Real talk. I don't think it is legal to sell puppies in dog shows. Be wise. Nah, man, people bring puppies and stuff, but I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't bring my puppies to a dog show and try to sell them, man, because a lot of people be bringing, you know, you got nothing but breeders and dog owners and stuff in there. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. East St. Louis. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But you know, like Nene was saying, I don't think it's legal. You can do that, but I wouldn't recommend it, man. You got to worry about somebody snatching up your puppies. You got to worry about your puppies getting sick while they're being at the dog show. That type of stuff. That type of situation. What? Okay. Got you. Yeah, I mean, I I wouldn't, you know, if you were talking about selling puppies at dog shows, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't bring. We've never popped up with with puppies at the dog show. You know, a lot of people that don't have a lot of motion kind of move like that. You know what I mean? Hoping to sell them and that type of stuff. But you know, I wouldn't risk my puppies being in that situation. You know what I mean? You know, because puppies don't got puppies don't got good as immune systems as adults. You know what I mean? That type of situation, you know, and you never know what somebody will bring in there. I'm not acting like these dog shows are horrible places to take dogs, but I would definitely not recommend bringing a whole litter trying to sell them at the dog show. But people do it, man. People do it, but it's a risky situation for your puppies. He says, "Thanks, bro. Following you from South Africa show. Great, bro. Oh, so you was at that show. Thanks, bro. Following you from that show, South Africa show. Okay, that's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. I can't really tell who you are in that picture, man, but I can't really tell by your picture there, man. It's kind of small, but big shout out to you guys, man. You guys showed me nothing but love out there, man. I had a blast out there. Real talk. Are you in this video? Let me know, man. Let me know. I would imagine you are. We put almost everybody on there. That type of deal, man. That South Africa video was dope. I had a good time out there. The people that actually lived out there, that brought me out there, moved away. They actually moved to Canada now. They live in Canada. But yeah. Ryan says, don't put pups on the floor at the vet neither. Yeah, you got to be kind of careful about that as well. You do, you know, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. That's a good one. But man, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna try to keep this going, man. I was just gonna chill on y'all with here until Miss Killinois got home, man. But the comments are dying. I'm all the way caught up. That type of situation, man. So I think we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. Big shout out to you guys again with the puppies. With the puppies, they go up for sale this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. They will sell out that night. Don't think you're going to call Monday and get a puppy, because it doesn't work like that. I'm telling you guys, we really sell out that night. So make sure you guys get with us, and we'll get with us, and we will take care of you, man. Get with us and we will take care of you. Well, that's weird. There you go. But yeah, man. Big shout out to everybody, man. We're going up for sale this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. 4 p.m. Central Time, and the puppies will sell out that night. Guaranteed. There's so many people, you know, I've had probably 3 calls, random calls, since I've been on the live with you guys. You guys can't hear it because I got like noise suppression on my microphone where it doesn't pick up background noises in case dogs are barking and things like that. But we've had a lot of people interested in these puppies, and they will not last, man. And we got some amazing bulls. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, go ahead and drop them, or go ahead and give me a call. You know, if you're trying to pick up a pup on Sunday, we got 3-4 days here before they go up for sale. I will answer any question you might have, okay? And I can sit there and talk to you and answer your questions for an hour long. But please don't wait till Sunday to make that call, because Sunday is the day the puppies go up for sale, and it's time to sell some puppies. And, you know, we're going to be adding 7 new Killinois family members to the Killinois family, and we can't wait to see who it's going to be, man. We can't wait to see who it's going to be. We'll be looking forward to all that, and you know, get with us and we'll most definitely take care of you. Stay tuned. I do got some dope content coming to the channel. You know, I'm trying to, you know, this Saturday I'm going to be dropping a video speaking on the Merles. Tap into it, watch it all the way through, show some love, like it, share it, all that type of stuff. For the homie that was asking about the Merles, that video will explain it a little better, or you can just go to our channel and watch our previous live, and we talked about it for like an hour. You know what I mean? That type of deal, man. But, you know, again, big shout out to everybody tapped in. JH says, are we going live on Saturday? Yes, I'm going to drop a video Saturday morning, and we will be going live Saturday night. I got to take a look and see if there's any fights that night, because if there's fights, we probably won't go live during that. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to the community on YouTube. I will post and let you guys know. And matter of fact, I will let you know in the video on Saturday what time will we be going live Saturday night. So stay tuned for it, and let's get it going, man. I can't wait to meet our new Killinois family members. I can't wait to meet the new ones. And, you know, for those of you that are interested in puppies, they go up for sale Sunday, and the ground shipper will be here to pick up the puppies on Monday. So stay tuned. Vince says, I watched a lot of international show vlogs. All of them are very entertaining. Loving the show in the Philippines. That's right. That's right, Vince. Highly recommend, man. Once we drop this live, once we get off this live, man, go to our channel and check out some of those international show vlogs, like Vince said. You know, that Philippines one is, views wise, is one of my, you know, is one of the videos that didn't do as good. But that video is insane. I was surprised, man. I was so surprised. I thought that video was going to do 1 million views. You understand what I'm saying? Especially with all the people in the Philippines and stuff like that. But, you know, I think it's sitting at about 20K right now, which, you know, I don't know why, because that was an insane video, man. I highly recommend you check out that one. I got a video on the channel in Brazil. I got a video on the channel in South Africa. I got a video on the channel in Philippines, and I got probably 100 of them in all over the United States, man, and some of them are super dope. I highly recommend you go to our channel and check out the popular uploads playlist. Those are the ones with the most views, and usually some of the dopest videos you'll find. I mean, I got a video out there in Cali that's sitting about 350,000 views right now. That's another dope one. Bunch of good videos, man. Go check them out. Real talk. JH says, let's go. Good luck to everyone that is trying to get a puppy. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, man. Big, you know, it looks like people are starting to tap in, man. You know, I could possibly keep it going, man, but I think it's time to shut it down, man. That type of stuff, man. We're working on some dope stuff for the lives, you guys. Working on some really dope stuff. I'm talking about some dog world changing situations. As soon as I get done with this Top Dog TV drop, lots of other stuff is going to be in the works. Excuse me. Stay tuned for Top Dog TV. Tap in with Top Dog TV. Subscribe to the Top Dog TV channel. You guys can see that in our, you know, in our description as well. We got it on the channel. We drop it in the comments of all of our videos. Get over there, subscribe, because that channel is going to be going up as well. Lots of big stuff coming up, you guys, and thanks for all your support, man. We really, really appreciate all of you. Real talk, man. And like I said, don't hesitate to hit me up if you guys got some questions about these puppies. Please hit me up before Sunday, because Sunday is go time. You should already know exactly which puppy you want. You should know the price of your puppy. You should have your money together, all that type of stuff, and be ready to get that dog paid for fast in a hurry, because if we get you on the phone and it's taking longer than 15, 20 minutes for you to send the payment, we're going to move on. And I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I'm not saying that to be an a-hole or none of that type of stuff. I'm just giving you guys a heads up of how things are going to go. So big shout out to you guys. Appreciate you for tapping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out if you haven't. And stay tuned, man. We got a lot of crazy stuff coming up.